Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a rundown of my top recommendations for Mother's Day gifts, perfume recommendations for 2022. I have made a list here and I'm going to take you through and explain each one of like mainstream designer ones, more niche ones, affordable ones, ones that are like mainstream but perhaps not that well known. So hopefully something for everyone and every budget. If you're new here, then hello, welcome. We are all about perfumes here. I have hundreds and hundreds of videos just like this. I review all the new releases and I also have my website with detailed perfume reviews, so do check them all out. And if you're a regular, then welcome back. Do check to see if you're subscribed, hit subscribe and do give the video a thumbs up, and that really helps me and I really appreciate it. And I will leave links to all the perfumes that I talk about down below in the description box where you can buy them in UK, Europe, North America, Australia if they're available. Cool, so I think I'm going to start off with what is my #1 top recommendation for Mother's Day gift, and I think that if you're a regular here you might be able to guess it, and it is the Elie Saab Le Parfum. Now this fragrance, I have the Eau de Parfum here and also their new Lumiere version. I find this fragrance to be the classiest smell ever. It is a orange blossom, but it's like a sparkling champagne orange blossom. It's feminine, it's pretty, it'd be perfect for a wedding. It's super classy, and I think it's sort of the epitome of what a Mother's Day gift should be, just like classy, feminine, beautiful. The bottles are stunning, and it just for me is one that's so under recognized. You don't see it advertised a huge amount, though it is quite widely available, though in the US it's a little bit harder to come by, and that I'll leave the links to where you can buy it. The Elie Saab, he's a designer, makes the most beautiful gowns, and there's loads of others in the range. I'll leave the link to my review of all the different perfumes because there's some more oriental ones, some lighter ones, but the original, the Le Parfum, is the beautiful orange blossom, and then this new Lumiere version is very similar to the original. It's got a slight bit more oranginess to it, and it comes in this golden bottle, which I think is absolutely beautiful. And there are gift sets as well in these, which are stunning. So this is definitely my top recommendation for Mother's Day, just pretty feminine, unique. So now I'm going to go through some of the more like mainstream designer ones that I recommend. Perhaps maybe the person receiving it will have seen advertised. So first up is La Vie est Belle from Lancôme, and I'm recommending La Vie est Belle en Rose as the perfect Mother's Day one from their selection. This is a #1 worldwide bestseller. The original La Vie est Belle is a sweet vanilla praline, and that's why I'm not recommending it, because not everyone likes those sweeter vanilla-y scents. But La Vie est Belle en Rose is a pretty rose with a bit of fruitiness in. It reminds me quite a lot of Miss Dior Absolutely Blooming, but it's much more affordable. And it is an eau de toilette, but for me it performs like an eau de parfum. The Lancôme fragrances perform so well, so I wouldn't worry about it being an eau de toilette. But if you know they like rose or perhaps something a bit fruity, you know they like Miss Dior perhaps, then this is a great option. And I think this is the safest from all of their different perfumes in terms of like somebody liking it. And you can see the packaging is really pretty as well. So another perfume which is really heavily advertised at the moment, it is an ideal Mother's Day gift, is the beautiful Magnolia from Estée Lauder. Now this came out last year. This is the original Eau de Parfum. There is a new intense version which has just come out, which I'm going to be reviewing soon. But my recommendation is for the original Eau de Parfum. This is what I would describe as a perfect daytime fragrance. It's a fresh floral, it's classy floral, and unusually for a fresh floral, it actually has lasting power. Most fresh, pretty floral bouquets tend to not last. They have to have more heavier notes in, like a patchouli or a deep rose, to make them last. But whatever they've done here in Beautiful Magnolia is they've created a delicate magnolia gardenia scent that actually has projection and lasting power. So from that perspective, I think it's quite unique. Again, they have beautiful gift sets, and I do think this has been created for Mother's Day, but is perfect for Mother's Day. They've got it spot on with this one. And I also think it's a pretty safe bet, like who doesn't like a fresh floral scent? So if you're looking to get a gift for someone, perhaps is a business person or is perhaps more of a unisex type style, then I think or more like simple, clean, modern style, I think Hugo Boss Alive would be a good choice. Very simple bottle, orange packaging, you know, ideal for someone that doesn't want loads of pink flowery packaging and stuff, someone that's more liking a more orangey vibe. This is actually a plum fragrance with a really classy woody jasmine. There's a bit of blackcurrant, hint of cinnamon. I think it's warm and comforting, good for the autumn, for the fall, but you could definitely take this from daytime to evening as well, so it's quite universal. There is an eau de toilette version of this which is much lighter, so I'd only really go for the eau de toilette version if you want something really light and simple. This one has more body, it's more interesting, it's got more character, and it's pretty good for lasting as well. So that's Hugo Boss Alive. So if you want to get someone a new release that's just come out, which you know they probably won't have, I think the new Dolce Lily from Dolce & Gabbana is really pretty. It's obviously super pink and it is a lily scent, but it's like a fresh lily, it's floral, and it really does smell like you've got a bouquet of lilies near you. So if you know that the person likes lilies, likes the smell of lily bouquets, then this would be good for them. It's definitely a classy smell. It's not super fresh because lily has a slight muskiness to it, but it is an eau de toilette, so it's not super strong. But I think if someone is a fan of pink, this really like pink lid and everything, this is a really cute Mother's Day gift, and it's literally just come out the past few weeks. Another new one is Armani C Passion Eclat. Now, Armani C is a best-selling perfume, but I'm not recommending it here because it's quite a strong patchouli, vanilla, and I don't think that's a safe blind buy. But the new Eclat version, C Passion Eclat, is much more universal. It's a really pretty delicate rose with a hint of blackcurrant, little hint of vanilla in the base, but it's a bright, sparkling, feminine rose. This just came out a few weeks ago as well, so any rose fans, definitely check this one out. Ideal for spring, summer, daytime, but it is an eau de parfum, so it does have some lasting power as well. This C perfumes do tend to have great lasting power, and I think if they liked C Fiore, the pink one, which has been discontinued, I'll leave links to where you can still get it down below, then I think they would like this new C Passion Eclat as well. So moving on to ones that are still widely available designer fragrances, but perhaps not everyone will have heard of them. So Narciso Rodriguez for Her is one of my favorite go-to recommendations if you don't know what to get someone or what they like. It is a really clean scent, like a clean cotton, feminine but clean, not too flowery, and it's not sweet, it's not spicy, it's just clean and nice. Very modern bottle, obviously. The eau de toilette is the one that I recommend. It's actually really good for lasting. The eau de parfum has some rose in, which not everyone might like, but really great for lasting, really good quality fragrance. It comes in the pink packaging, but it's a black bottle, and I have recommended this for like over 10 years and it's still just a great fragrance. So if you really don't know what they like, then this is pretty safe because it's like clean cotton. Another one which not everyone is aware of is the Bulgari Omnia perfumes. So I have this set of 3, but you can buy them by themselves as well. And these are Omnia, it's kind of like a seashell shaped bottle. You can see here, really unique, really interesting, something a bit different, but Bulgari is obviously a really classy brand. The presentation is beautiful. I'd say the Omnia Crystalline is probably the safest. It's like a fresh lotus flower, but also the Coral, which is like a hibiscus, very fresh. The pink one is a pomelo, and there's a yellow one which has a mimosa, like citrine in, but I think these are just beautiful fragrances. I love this gift set. I think it'd be lovely to receive, and it's just very classy. I love Bulgari. Another really classy fragrance is by Lalique. I guess I'd maybe class this as a niche fragrance. Lalique is a creator of glass, beautiful, very expensive glass that you can buy in Harrods. And their fragrance, Soleil, it actually comes with a gold bracelet, and it's sort of inspired by the sun, and you can see it's this beautiful glass bottle, absolutely stunning. And it's a really feminine orange blossom, pretty orange daytime scent, very classy, and I think it's unlikely that someone will have had this because it is a bit niche. I found it, I think on All Beauty, really reduced price, and like half price, so I'll leave that link down below. But I think anyone would, you know, this looks like £100 bottle, right? It looks really fancy, but it's a really modern, classy smell. So if you're looking for something a bit different, I think this is super good. So some other more niche options which would be really nice. I am really loving the Floral Street fragrances. These are available in America, Europe, and they're vegan, cruelty-free, and they have a range of about 10 now, all different perfumes, basically different flowers. My personal favorite is Wonderland Peony, which is fresh peony but cotton candy. But I think for Mother's Day, there's one called Neon Rose, which is rosy, London Poppy, and then some stronger ones as well. And they also have gorgeous diffusers, candles. It's a really beautiful brand. So I'll leave a link to that down below. But I do think that these, if you're looking for something very unusual and you know that vegan cruelty-free is important, then this is a cute gift. I think similarly, the replica range of perfumes from Maison Margiela, these are literally a replica of a real life smell. So the Discovery set is really nice. But ones I'd recommend are Flower Market, which is just like walking into a fresh flower market. Beach Walk is beautiful. There's some coconut in there, quite exotic. Springtime in the Park is a bit of a greener, fresh one. Lazy Sunday Morning is quite cashmere, comforting. There's some really unusual, beautiful fragrances from Maison Margiela. So I think that's something that, you know, unexpected, but unusual. I do think that the Erin fragrances are made for Mother's Day. I am obsessed with their branding. It's so beautiful. This is the Discovery set, but I think most of them would be pretty safe buys. These are towards the more expensive. You're looking about £100 here, but they're so beautiful. They're by Estee Lauder, and it's their exclusive collection. I have the Hibiscus Palm, which is coconut, quite exotic, but I think for a safer one, like the honeysuckle one is beautiful, Mediterranean honeysuckle, really lovely gift set in that as well. There's lilac one, you know, there's loads to choose from, and beautiful packaging and branding. So if you're looking for something quite luxury, I think that's really nice. And I also love the Guerlain Aqua Allegoria fragrances. So they all come in these unique classic bottles, and there's so many of them. I have an article going through them all. My favorite is Coconut Fizz, which again is quite tropical, coconutty, but they have lots of others, like lemony ones, green ones. Check out my article. And again, it's just something a bit different, unexpected. And you can get these for maybe like 40 or 50 pounds, so a little bit more affordable. But in terms of really affordable options, I definitely recommend checking out Jimmy Choo. And my top recommendation would be Jimmy Choo Floral. You can usually get this for 20 something pounds, maybe 30 pounds. This is a fresh nectarine, fruity one. Jimmy Choo Flash, again, you can usually get for 20 something. Jimmy Choo Illicit, I have an article that explains the difference between them all, and they are, for some reason, often found at really reasonable prices. I'll try and find the best price for you and link down below. And then I think a classic Mother's Day gift is Sarah Jessica Parker's Lovely. Again, you can find this for maybe £20. It's been out for quite a while, but it's a great bestseller. It's a feminine, lavender, floral, pretty classy scent. I think a lot of people use this to wear to work, like every day. Really affordable. They do have lovely gift sets as well, and that's probably the most affordable one, but it's beautiful packaging. It doesn't look like it costs £20. Cool, so that's my rundown. Like I said, I'll leave a link to all of these where you can get them down below in the description box, along with any discount codes and offers that might be happening right now in the UK for Mother's Day. I know Mother's Day in the US is later in May, so I'll update this with any discount codes for the US for May, closer to the time. But yeah, that's it guys. So do give the video a thumbs up if this was helpful. I hope it's been helpful. But that's it. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.